All right, we're live. Accidentally live. Hold on. Starting the live stream. So Hayden just accidentally hit go live. So let's do it. Here we go. Oh, I forgot the score. 1 second. We also don't have the microphone plugged in.
Oh my gosh.
Way to go, Hayden. You. Here we go. Let's get them. All right. How's the sound going? Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to go turn the furnace off. Oh, my word, Hayden. Way to go.
How did I manage to accidentally hit that?
Okay, here we go. Live stream. McDavid. Cut. Snipe. And then, boom. Welcome to the live stream. Today, we're looking at moving like McDavid. I've focused a lot on the shots. Matthews, Kane, Pasternak. We really dove into shooting. Patrick Kane, we went more into stick handling. This one, I want to move like McDavid. What are his things that he does? His footwork, his hands, his stances. Breaking down his footage, I found some really interesting stuff, some stuff he does on a regular basis. So we're going to dive right into that. But first, the challenge. And let me know if the audio is going well. We did start a little bit quickly, thanks to Hayden pushing the go live
I was putting
button.
the Twitch phone in, and then I accidentally hit the button somehow. He had it all ready to go, and I just hit it. It's
Way
like,
to go. Hey, at least it didn't mess up. It's horizontal?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's all good.
No mistakes. That's nice. At least we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
First, we got a challenge. It's a challenge for you guys. This is called the 5 for 5 challenge. 5 targets, 5 pucks. Can you go 5 for 5? You can try as many times as you want. If you pull it off, tag us on Instagram, How To Hockey. You can put it on Twitter, same thing, at How To Hockey. Yeah. You can upload it to Reddit. We're Reddit, How To Hockey, right? Yeah. Look here up. If you're on Reddit, the subreddit is called How To Hockey. So Hayden,
we only got 4 targets up. But...
Oh, no. There's 3, 4, 5, okay? We're using the low, right?
All right.
Low cheese missies. Right.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to go, obviously, for the biggest ones first. No warm-ups, by the way. And then the high ones, don't hit the background, all right? No, don't send them over the net. And we're just going to do it once each. Let me know, who do you think is going to win this challenge? So for me, I would like to see you guys go 5 for 5. Keep practicing until you go 5 for 5. Just keep going. Or, 4 for 4, 3 for 3, whatever is good for you. But ideally, I'd like to see a 5 for 5. It's the 5 for 5 challenge.
Oh, yeah. And guys, if anyone else joins later asking what the challenge is, make sure to remind them.
Yeah, let them know for the people joining.
Like to rewind it and watch it again. Yeah.
So the challenge I got here, the targets, we're going to go with the 3 black ones down low and then the orange ones up top. So the green ones, don't worry about those. Let's get those out of there. Get out of there, green. There's your 5 targets. All right. I'm only taking 1 shot at this. So I wanted to see you guys go over and over. I haven't warmed up. I'm saying if I get 4 out of 5, I'm happy with that. Let's see if we'll get you nice and low here. Yeah, rearrange. There you go. Boop, boop. All right, that's good. Hey, coach, what's up? Checking in on YouTube. Teach me how to throw them down, please, says Layla Wolford. All right, who do you think is going to win this challenge?
You mean throw it back?
Throw them down. I don't know. Okay, 5 for 5. I'm going to start bottom left, work my way around. If I can go 5 for 5 here, no warming, I'm going to be happy. All right, remember that accuracy tip. Roll your wrist to keep it low. Drive that bottom hand low to keep it low. Here we go. First one. Boom. Snipe. Okay. 5 hole. Boom. 2 in a row. Okay. Bottom right. Okay. There we go. It's looking good. The accuracy, right? Roll that top hand. Rolls the blade. Drive with that bottom where you want to go. Point your toes towards your target. Now the top ones. I haven't warmed up. I don't know if I'm going to snipe these ones. Go top left. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. 5 for 5 live. No warm up. We're going to do it. Can I get a drum roll, please? Get that horn ready. Get that horn ready, Hayden. Let's get it. 5 for 5. And... No!
Oh, no goal.
So close, so close. All right, I'll go set him up for Hayden. No goal horn for me. No goal horn. That was close, though. I want to see you guys try this one.
I feel like cold. It's like a men's league warm-up. They should be going right over the net.
Dropping the excuses already. All right. No, oof, we got an oof in the chat.
Do you have to go in order, or what are you?
You can just...
I'll go bottom top like you did, I guess.
Sure. Bottom to top, wherever you want to go. However you want to do it. Okay, there's one. There's one.
5 hole.
Okay, he's got the 5. He's good. He's good. Oh, challenging. He's challenging. Oh, no! He tickled it. You can still go for the tie. You can still go for the tie.
All right, so I guess I go top right.
You can go whichever one you want.
All right,
You just
I'm
got to
gonna,
hit.
I'm gonna change it. Go top right.
You can change it up. Oh,
Too
hold
low.
on. Hold on, I'm gonna take this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're challenging you. Go 5 for 5. If you don't have careful not to push any buttons there. If you don't have any targets at home, make some. Just get some rope. I mean, it's arts and crafts day every day because what else are you gonna do with your time, right? Yeah. So get some string, hang some things, take pictures of whatever you're using as targets. I wanna see, here's a good one, okay? If you got Lego, I want to see you build a target out of Lego. Second challenge today.
Yeah.
First challenge is go 5 for 5. Second challenge, Lego targets. You know, I should get Mason to do this.
Yeah.
We'll put one in the net. Make a target out of Lego, hang in your net, because when you snipe that, it's going to be sweet. You only get one, because then you're like, oh, now I got to pick up all the Lego. But it should be fun.
That's what Mason's for, too.
Yes, there we go. Hey, Mason, go pick up your target. I broke all your Legos. He'll cry.
Yeah.
So there's your challenge. Try to go 5 for 5. I went 4. Hayden went 3. Can you beat Hayden? You only got to get 4 out of 5 to beat Hayden. 5 for 5. Try to beat me. Tag us on Instagram at HowToHockey, at HowToHayden. That's your challenge today. But now let's learn how to move like McDavid. Got the iPad around here somewhere. First things first, we're just going to look at, okay, actually, I want to break down a few things that I noticed. McDavid has things he does on a regular basis. He's got a wide stance net drive. He's got a puck protect, lean net drive. He uses those almost every time he's under pressure, and he uses them successfully. Obviously, he's, I'd say, the best in the game. I'm just flipping it over by accident. Flipping over. Here we go.
There we go.
Let's get to the beginning here. Let's rewind. There we go. So we're going to start. Oh, that's a sweet looking graphic.
Nice.
Here we go. So we're going to start with just a little glimpse.
Got the music on too.
Oh yeah, it's epic. Why I love McDavid, okay? It's because of his deception, his hands, his delays. There's a quick look at his shot. Here's some of his practice, right? Actually, that's Draisaitl. Going against McDavid, yeah. Right? But okay, so let's look. People were asking about defense. Here's a great thing that I love. He's initiating contact. He's staying close. He's not giving him much space. Pay attention to the stick. Active stick on defense is probably one of the most overlooked and underused things for minor hockey players. Okay, initiate contact. The puck goes that way. The stick goes that way. He's got his stick on puck. He's constantly poking. He's matching his speed. He's matching his direction, right? He pushes him over. He's got the puck there. Okay, here's Draisaitl. I figure I'd throw in a little Draisaitl into this one. Look at this drill. Okay, once you get on the ice, backwards, one skate only while controlling the puck. Here's Draisaitl again. We got misdirection, deception, same thing that McDavid does. We're going to dive into McDavid. And same thing here with, because we had people asking about defense. Okay, watch Draisaitl's active stick. He's going to let this player do any move he wants. As long as he stays between him and the net, he's good, right? Don't get burned. Active stick and watch. You got moves? That's all right. Yeah, active stick, poke. Yeah, active stick, poke. He's got him, right? He's just staying between him and the net, not overbiting, not lunging, just, keeping that stick on puck. Boom, we got a super chat already.
Nicole D.
Weekend was great. Okay, I threw this clip in here because I want you guys to know that McDavid is not, well, he is McJesus, but even McJesus makes mistakes here, okay? Wicked drill, awesome. And he just nerfs the drill. He knocks that thing right over, okay? Even McDavid makes mistakes, people. Look at him messing up the drill. That coach has to go put that thing back up again, okay? And I figured I'd start the teaching. No. I know.
Right, bye.
I know. I'm having a Vietnam flashback right here. It's nothing worse than what happened in Boston, Toronto. So this just really combines everything that McDavid does well. His quick hands, his deceptions, his delays, just destroys. Riley almost retired after this one, guys. So let me break it down, and then we'll get into some things that you guys can try at home. And there's a Sally point up to the crowd, a little fist bump. So let's rewind. That's my best rewind impression. So McDavid here, he's got the puck on the boards, right? He could just drive wide, try to get by, but he sees he's only got one guy to beat, right? So why not push him more to center? He's going to do that by bringing the puck more to center, but he's also using deception. There's no one there, but Riley doesn't know that. So he's just going to stare like he's going to make a pass. Like, oh, there's someone coming, Riley. Yeah, I'm going to make that pass. So if we zoom in, we can see McDavid is looking that way when the goal, the defenseman is right here. But he's looking there. He's really selling that he's going to make a pass. He brings the puck there like he's really selling that pass. Selling. While he's moving from the boards to center, he's forcing Riley to go more to the center, right? Riley's trying to do everything he can, but also McDavid keeps the puck out of the danger zone, right? He's not attacking that zone. He's keeping just far enough away so Riley cannot.
He's making use of the space behind him too. Like he doesn't have pressure, so.
Yeah, he has no pressure. So he comes in nice and slow, just kind of glides, looking, and then holding the puck there. All of a sudden, like in the flash of a lightning, he sees that he has space over here because Riley is kind of trying to protect that center drive. He quickly moves the puck there, a couple crossovers, just blows past him, that acceleration, explodes, Riley's cooked. And then right here even, it's just a quick backhand, forehand. He gets the goalie to come across a little bit, opens up a little space up there, and then just buries it. Boom. So this is a combination of everything McDavid does well. He's got the delay, he's got the hands, he's got the deception by staring at like he's going to pass, and then just pulls that off. So I don't expect you guys to be able to do that right away. That is like years and years of training on McDavid's part, and it was a combination of everything at once. So we're going to break it down one by one, see what you guys can practice at home. So the first thing, let me just clear this off. What are we working? I got up on the board.
Oh,
the wide stance.
Wide stance.
First one we're going after is the wide stance. And we've seen this in previous streams. McDavid, okay, first one is to get fired out of a cannon. So you're going a million miles an hour. He's got that speed differential. But you can see once he gets in this space.
In the blue line,
into the offensive zone, he's going to go in this wide stance, protect, and he goes for that shot. All right, so here we go. Lots of speed coming in. I want to point out a few other things. One hand on the stick. He's just got the puck in front. Doesn't overhandle it. He's trying to get speed, right? So the most important thing, just keep the puck moving. One hand on the stick and just go. Look at that. He's just chasing the puck, basically. All right, boom, 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 boom. Doesn't even have to touch the puck until he gets right there. And then he goes 2 hands on the stick. So you can pull that move. He knows he has space, so he goes into this wide stance right there, right? And that's protecting from the stick attacks, the poke, the sweep, right? And then he moves a little bit, so he gets the goalie to move off the post a bit, and then pops it right back up there. McDavid's famous for this shot. Boom. And it's a quick backhand. Goalie thinks that he's going to bring it there, just moves a little bit, and McDavid's like, nope, changed my mind right there. Okay, boom. So that wide stance, let's watch it a few more times, and then you can practice it. So he goes from these forward stride, one crossover, wide stance, some slow-mo for you, and then pops it top. And one more time, forward stride, wide stance, throws in some deception. We'll talk about that later. But you see that wide stance, right? So he's protecting the puck from the guy behind him with that wide stance. He throws in a few handles, but we'll get to that later, and then pops it up top. And then here again, a wide stance, gets that shot off. So what we want to work on, if you have rollerblades, you definitely want to work on this with rollerblades. Definitely would recommend that because it's hard to practice like switching from a forward stride to a wide stance glide and get that shot if you're not moving. But we still can. We can, kind of a couple stick handles, go wide, and then shot. You can do it from stationary. You can also do crossovers if you want to work on it. And that's what McDavid does really well. He switches from crossovers to wide stance, forward stride. He can quickly move from one to the next. And he does it so fast that it's also deceptive to the goalie and to the defenseman and allows him to move really quickly.
Adam Hyman, $15 with the snowman emoji. Thanks,
Boom,
buddy.
Adam Hyman. Thanks for the super chat. Always appreciate you guys supporting what we're doing here. Hey, I want to help you guys become better hockey players. Any support from you guys goes a long way. Thank you so much. So we're going to start here. Let's actually start with like kind of a normal like stutter step, right? And then go wide stance and shot. All right, simple as that. And all you're trying to do is make those connections that you want to change your stance. So it can be, we're going for speed here first, right? Boom, boom, boom. And go wide stance. You can lean one way or the other. We can go forehand or backhand. So speed, 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 wide stance, fake, and then, oh, look at that ripper of a backhand. If this was not a live stream, I would edit that one out. Okay, but we can show mistakes. Even McDavid makes mistakes. That's why I showed it in the stream. See McDavid knock this thing over?
F's in the chat.
So right here we go. Wide stance, fake. Let's go backhand. Oh, boom. There we go. Yeah. And then we can go forehand, right? So boom, wide stance, puck protect, right? And the whole point of that puck protect is so you can shift your weight, you can have that power, but also stop those sticks from getting to the puck in front. I want you guys to notice that McDavid does it a lot. When you're watching his highlights, look for that. It's one of his signature moves.
Thanks, guys. F's in the chat for Jeremy. Hit that like button.
Make sure you
make him feel
hit
better.
The like button.
His backhand, he doesn't work on it enough.
Cancel the.
That was the first thing I told him when I started working for him. Your backhand sucks.
No, my backhand is definitely the worst part of my game for sure. But I mean, I recovered. I got one up top.
Yeah, you got
one. All right. Next up, we got the lean and protect. So this is also a net. Okay, that's enough Fs, guys. Let's move on. Let's put that behind us. So look at this. In this one, he goes from the crossovers to the wide stance protect. He realizes that that's not going to be enough to get the shot that he wants. Maybe he wants to cut across. In order to cut across, he can't do it with that wide stance as easily. So he has to get this foot onto the outside edge so he can carve in here. He could use the same move where he pops it up, or he could cut across and go there. Let's see what he goes with here. So he moves that outside edge. He's still protecting the puck because he's staying low and wide. And now he can cut across. If the goalie moves too soon, he's going to go there. If the goalie kind of freezes, he's going to pop it there. You could also go 5-hole as an option. Let's go. Boom. He goes with the signature, right? So wide stance, he cuts and then pops it up top, right? Same thing here. So you can see those crossovers coming in, crossover. He's on the boards right here, and he keeps his feet moving. All he's doing right here is trying to keep the puck away from this guy. That's it. And he uses his body to basically keep that guy away, to knock him away. So crossover. Here comes contact. He's got to keep that speed, right? Push through the guy, get that body position. Now that he's got a step on him, doesn't need the crossovers anymore, needs to protect. So he goes, and then another guy comes up. So he gets that knee out there, right? See how he gets low and leans in? So he pushes through with his leg, but then counter leans with his body, right? And then this one, he goes back in, right? But you can see that counter lean, same thing on this side. So coming from this side, gets that knee in there. See how he used that leg for protection? Pops it up to that side. On this one, he cuts in and goes to the far side. And then we got more. Oh, this was the same clip, different angle. So against Detroit, see how he protects the puck, keeps that speed going, keeps the feet moving, leans in, protects. And here's another one. He goes wide stance, then quickly switches edges. So watch this foot right here, right? So wide stance, protect, and then boom, switches edges. Look where he does it, top of the crease, right? A lot of guys wouldn't dare make a move right there. Everything is showing that he's going to go to this side of the net, right? His body his toes are pointed that way. The puck is moving in that direction, right? Because he's coming from this side of the ice. He's cutting. Last second, just changes directions, and you can see the goalie's moving that direction. Watch the goalie. By the time the puck's in the net, the goalie's sliding in the other direction, and it's because that sudden change of direction right there. Wide stance, boom, going this way. Wide stance, boom, going this way. That's one more.
We got weird person 9 asking if we can do the between the legs move that McDavid did.
I covered the between the legs move in a different one, so I didn't throw it into this one. Yeah. Here's another one, just quickly changing edges. Same thing here, right? Watch this lean, protect, right? You see that stance? Get familiar with it. McDavid uses it all the time. And again here, boom, crossovers. Watch how he gets that leg in. We'll do it on this one. All right, so protecting the puck right when he gets close where that guy can initiate contact. He throws that knee out. Look at
drives his shoulder down. Too.
Yeah, drives his shoulder. And look, he does it perfect timing. That guy is about to attack the puck and boom, hits his shin pad instead. Right, and then he gets that shot on net. And it's because he did the right things before the shot. Boom, Barnowski. All right, so we can practice that one. We can go, because a lot of times he goes from, well, let's practice both actually. We can practice just a regular stride. If you have rollerblades, much easier, right? Yeah. But we still want to make that connection while we're in shoes, running. You can start in running shoes. So we can start like this, just kind of like walking, right? And then you can go like this and get into that stance, right? Protect, okay? And then you can pull it, go back in, try to, You're right, Hayden.
Breaking.
We should have put the tarp down.
Yeah. I asked him before. I was like, "Should we put it down?" He's like, "No, it looks cool. I won't miss the net."
Looks cool. I won't miss. I'm in so close. Right? Same thing. Let's try that again. Okay. So we're coming in here and we're working just like how McDavid does. I'm a righty, so I'm coming from the right side of the net. If you're a lefty, come from the left side of the net. What you want to do is make that motion look like you're going to cut across at the very last second, tap it to the backhand, and then pop it up and aim for this area right up there. Okay. Try not to miss again. Okay, so here we go, coming in this way, right? We want to go to that lean and then back in for,
Dong, dong.
I think I need to be on skates for it to work probably. Or just
Also,
go faster.
go full speed.
It's like I'm trying to like talk through, I go so slow.
Yeah.
Let's try full speed. And that's the one thing about being on shoes. It's like I can't kind of glide and pop like that, you know, like I almost have to stop. One more time. I'm going to hit the net this time. Okay, there we go. Here, protect. There we go. And you can do the same thing on this side as well. So you're just using your right leg when you're driving to the right. So come in here, boom, protect, and you can go to that side or you can go to that side. But what we're looking for is the shot is coming off when you're protecting like that. Really bend that knee, get it out in front like you're trying to kick away somebody's stick. So if you want to practice just stationary, you can just throw your knee out and then go for that shot. And then same thing coming from the other side, right? So throw this leg out and then get that shot. Here, one more time. Throw that leg out, boom, off the post. And then coming in from this side, boom, boom. Okay. I mean, that was for just like regular, kind of like walking, your regular stride. Let's go wide stance and then switch. So maybe we'll practice with the pucks right in front. Okay. Go, actually no. I like the drive from the side, more game-like, right? So we're here. We're wide stance, switch from that wide stance to the puck protect, and then backhand, forehand, try to pop it up here. All right, so wide stance, go like this, drive, up there. So you're going from wide stance, you're protecting, driving across, and then going up here. Same thing on this side, all right? Wide stance, drive, and go up there. Oh yeah. Okay, so wide stance, drive, up top. Wide stance, drive, up top. Wide stance, drive, up top. Ooh, okay, I think that's my side.
Yeah.
I discovered if I'm cutting from this side, I'm gonna
chip it up,
skate,
over the block.
wide stance, drive, and boom.
You have an advantage too because it's over the blocker instead of the glove.
True.
I mean, you might catch the knob of the stick though. That seems to happen.
Oh, yes. So if you want to practice like McDavid, that's your second move. Work on that wide stance. It's first one is the wide stance. Second one, protect and lean. So get on the inside edge of the one skate, the outside of the other. If you're on rollerblades, you can feel through this a little better. If not, try it off ice, regular basis. When you get on the ice, you got something to practice.
All right.
Next up, we got hands.
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 How to get hands like
McDavid has hands. And people ask me in the chat, how do you get fast hands? A lot of practice. Let's see what McDavid's doing here. We'll walk through a few of these clips because he's just ridiculous. So right here, watch how he activates those hands. Top hand doing a lot of the work. Here we go again from the overhead view. Boom, just pop, 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 pop. Throwing smoke. Goalie doesn't know what's coming. Oh my gosh. Just ridiculous. So this is a combination of a few things. You know, you can see he has the wide stance. He has some fakes. He has some delays, but he also has those really quick hands. See how he throws this, right? He opens the blade a little bit. He goes to the backhand. He hesitates for just a second. Then he goes back to the forehand and up there. Like the goalie just doesn't know what he's going to do. He's sending like five signals at once. Oh.
The other thing that helps too is like he does go a lot faster than most people, but he doesn't slow down as early either.
Right.
So he makes the goalie back up into the net more, gives him more time to stick handle.
Yeah, so he's using a lot of deception. He's deceptive with his skating. He's deceptive with his hands. He's deceptive with his delays. So we're going to work on just that top hand, like those soft touches. And I'll give you guys a few drills that you can do that are similar to what McDavid does. And you can work that into you can create your own stick handling routine to stick handle more like McDavid. So how can you stick handle more like McDavid? And the reason I can't stick handle more like McDavid is because for me, the men's league, you know, I got kids at home, I got a wife, I got the videos. I'm not spending an hour every day working on my hands, but you guys can. If you got the time, if hockey, like if you want to move up in the levels, if you want to score ridiculous goals, of course I love scoring ridiculous goals. My hands are good. They're not McDavid-like, but if you want to be McDavid-like when you're young, is the time to practice these things because it will stick with you. The more you gain when you're younger, the more it will become more of like a permanent part of your stick handling. So do the work when you're younger and it sticks with you. It pays off in the long run. The way to do this is like a few minutes every single day working on these types of movements. And you do that every single day and it builds and builds and builds and you slowly get faster and faster and faster. So first thing is the top hand. McDavid is doing most of the work. We talked about this in the Patrick Kane video. Patrick Kane has a great hand, so does McDavid. It's this top hand really moving and the bottom hand is just kind of guiding it, right? So I'm not getting a lot of movement from this bottom hand. You can see McDavid holds the stick out in front of him, right? And this is the movement of his stick. It's like a wiggle, right? And it's the top hand that's doing a lot of that work. I'm gonna back up, Hayden, so if you want to get in here, right? So there. But as he's doing that, he's also throwing deception with his body. So he's stick handling like this, and he's skating, and he's doing things with his skates that make it look like, you don't know if he's going left, right, if he's about to shoot. He's also throwing out stick fakes, right? So you open the blade and then go this way. He's throwing out little delays, which we'll talk about right after this. We got hands, and then we got the delays that he does, right? So he's gonna move the puck from here. He's going so quickly that the goalie doesn't know if he's going to deke left or right. Then he's going to go like that and then open the blade. So it looks like he's going to shoot. Then he's going to bring the puck back there. He's going to go like that. He's going to hold it and he's going to go this way. Right? There's all these little things he's doing. So if you can kind of come up with 3 or 4 little things that you do within your quick hands. So number 1, you want to really get those quick hands. And we did a video on stick handling, a full stream. If you want more details on this, I'm going to grab like a stick handling ball or a dangle puck or something that moves a little better than the regular puck. No, I'm not.
Check in the crate over there.
Oh yeah, we got this crate here.
We need to tidy up in here, but...
No, it's organized. It was right in the crate.
Oh, okay, I did clean it up.
Yeah, we have a full crate with all like stick handling balls and stuff like that.
There we go.
So I'm gonna use a ball. You guys can use anything. So the first thing you wanna do is the top hand, really active, and it's just this. Whoops, there we go. Maybe I'll get Hayden in the demo. So as you can see, step 1, top hand doing most of the work, and I don't want to lose the puck, okay? So I'm pretty stationary right now. Once you have that, then you got to work on shifting the weight with it, right? So here. Whoops, there we go. So now you can see I'm doing it, but I'm shifting my weight. So I'm stick handling a few times, I'm bringing it this way. Stick handle a few times, bring it this way. Stick handle a few times, bring it that way, okay? So there's a second thing. Now we want to add some deception. We can do some shoulder drops, some head fakes, stuff like that. Lost it. Good thing we added this break, right? Now we can throw out some stick fakes. So I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to open and then go this way, right? So here. All I'm doing is I'm going a few stick handles, going to my forehand, I'm pumping that top hand out, coming in here, and then a little bit of evasive maneuvers. So if I'm coming in on a defenseman, I'm gonna stick on here, bring it there. That movement, going from there to there, makes the defenseman think. Going like this makes the defenseman think. Coming back here makes the defenseman think and react. And the goalie as well, if you want to use it on the goalie. So now you're adding, you're building, right? So, right, little stick leg. Okay, what about a delay? We can come over here, we can hold it, and then bring it back over there. If you're skating, you're coming in, right? You stick handle here, go like that, just hold it for a second. McDavid does that in a few of his goals. We'll see that later in the delays. Dive into it. So just add in these little things of stick handle, move it, stick handle, move it, stick handle, move it. Stick handle with a purpose. Think, how is this gonna work in a game? Those little stick fakes, those little delays. You want to be able to control the puck around your entire body. Whoops, so the top hand's doing most of the work, right? And you want to think about kind of building some sort of routine. We can throw in all these kind of fakes. And if you modify that routine, you go over it over and over and over. Once you get on the ice, you'll drop those in your game. So for me, I can do them off the ice. When I get into a real game, for the most part, I just drive wide, try to go around people. I don't remember to like throw all these fakes out. So if I was more purposeful and practice on a regular basis, I am 100% sure I would be more effective in games with my stick handling. Because once I get the puck, I'm just like, Yeah, easy, skate wide, try to get by the guy, use my speed, try to drive wide. So something I could work on too. So those are some fakes you can do. Working shoulder fakes, working head fakes, working stick fakes, those little pumps. Build a routine, keep going through it. If you do that every single day for say a couple weeks, you'll probably have a pretty sweet looking routine. You'll look nice on the ice. You can throw in shots. Tag me, how to hockey. Show me what you're doing. Show me what your routine looks like. I'll repost it. I love seeing stuff like that. Next, we're going to show some delays that McDavid does.
That's a good question. We'll have to remember this. Aiden Miller asks, any tips on getting quicker feet?
Oh, quicker feet.
So we'll have to talk about that in the question.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you can, so within that stick handling routine that I was showing you, right? You can have your feet like that. Yeah. Actually, I didn't put it on the video. I have a video called Connor McDavid stick handling drills. Actually, I'll bring it up after. It's just a YouTube video. And these are off-ice drills McDavid did when he was 13 years old. It's on my channel. A buddy of mine, Dan from BTNL, trained McDavid for one summer. He went through all these different routines. He recorded a couple of them. He sent them to me. I was like, whoa, thanks, bud. So I threw them up on my YouTube channel. They're pretty good. Basically, just work foot movement, right? You can do a stutter step while you're stick handling, while you're doing that, right? You can throw this, right? While you're stick handling. You can throw deception. You can go wide. You can switch from narrow stance, wide. Like boom, narrow, wide, narrow. You can go like that and try to get like the, shift your weight, get those puck protects. Just make it part of your stick handling routine. That will help. All right. Okay, so these are delays that McDavid does. I'm gonna play it through, see if you guys can notice. I'll play it back.
Dirty.
Yeah. Just playing with everybody. And I didn't throw in the one against Riley just because I,
didn't want to put it twice.
That one's famous. You guys, so here we go. Let's work through those. The delays. So McDavid throws in that wide stance. He's holding the puck on his backhand. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it. Last second forehand, boom. Right? It's a delay. It's not really a move. It's hold it. Nope. Other side. Same thing here. So he's skating. He uses a skate delay. He slows his speed. He holds it on this side for a little bit. And then he goes for a fake. So he holds it on this side and he stick handles it a little bit more. If you notice, he pushes, that could be a shot. He holds it again, it could be a shot. He's threatening the shot, Now he holds it for a bit longer. Goalie's really ready. He's like, okay, this is definitely the shot. Holds it. Then he brings it across. Goalie's like, oh no, he's gonna deke. Oh no, he comes back to that side. All right, so let's watch that again with all that in mind. So shot, nope, deke, nope, shot. Right?
Yeah. And the goalie reacted pretty good. He did a good job getting it up over.
Well, and here's the thing. If the goalie didn't react right here, then I think he just would have gone backhand.
Yeah, and beat him to the post.
He would just beat him to the post.
Yeah.
Right? So this is...
he adjusted partway through to...
Yeah, so McDavid is using a lot here. He's using his wide stance. He's using his edge work. He's using his quick hands and his delays, deception. Boom. So we can work on that before a shot. And you see how fast he does it. That's what separates him. Like a player who does this exact same thing, but a little bit slower, might not have scored, but McDavid does it so well. Here we got another delay. Let's play it through so you guys can see it, and then I'll rewind it. And he's going against Doughty, not a slouch out there. McDavid does a few things. So he picks up the puck, he's going pretty fast, and then he kind of glides. So it's a delay in his skating. He slows down a bit, and then he accelerates again. Right? And
he glanced to make sure there's no one behind him.
Exactly. So
same as with Riley.
Right? So he's like, oh yeah, he's checking for pressure.
He's like, oh, no one behind me, I'm gonna take my time.
So it's like slow, accelerate, slow, accelerate. You see how he delays his skating twice there? Watch again. Slow, fast, and then shot. Right? So that's a different delay that you can do. So we can work on a few of those right here. Let's throw the backhand to forehand, right? So stick handle with the puck in front. Like you're gonna shoot, here, hold it, and then back, right? And so what we showed in earlier streams, let's show it this way, is to quickly move it. So like Patrick Kane goes here and then there. It's all one motion. It's there and then right back. So McDavid, so with a shot, it would look like this. So stick handling, right? Or stick handle, open the blade a little bit and there. McDavid, he stick handles here, he holds it for like a second and then quickly goes backhand, forehand. Right? He's waiting to the very last second. So the goalie's like, you have to take
no more
backhand.
time.
There's no more time. And he just executes it within that millisecond where he still has that window of opportunity. And that's what makes him a elite score. You watch all those clips, a lot of it is done within milliseconds of when it was even possible. He pulls things off like that. So coming towards the net, we're gonna stick over here, hold it. Let's go again. I want to be more like McDavid. I gotta practice.
Incentive to not miss the net.
Maybe I should get Hayden to
We got Matthew Miller, $4 asking, how can we work on better balance? Thanks, buddy.
Matthew, appreciate it. We'll get to that in the Q&A.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try this again here. Hold it and boom. Okay, I shot lower that time. I want to make sure I tickle the twine once or twice. Here we go. Puck on front, hold it. Here. Oh. That net is not regulation. The net was off, actually. It's supposed to be an inch over. Here we go. In front. Let's get a good one. In front. Hold it and that's a goal. That's a goal. All right, so that's the delay. You guys can practice at home. Stick down in front, hold, and then there, right? And you want to work on the things you want to really push, right? Stick down in front, whatever. Here, hold, whatever. You want to make sure you shift your weight so you can explode off this foot. If you're just like this, like more straight-legged, they're not very deceptive, right? Low, wide, right? Get that wide stance like McDavid does. Here, hold, shift your weight so it looks like you could take that shot. And then at the very last second, this is what I really want you guys to work on is how fast can you go backhand, forehand shot, right? Backhand, forehand. Let's get one here. All right, so stick handle, hold. Ah, I missed it. Right? This is why you got to practice. Be more like that. Okay, stick handle, hold, and boom. And the things that you'll notice that is going to help here is paying attention to how you move the puck, where you contacted it with that shot, the angle of your blade, what you're doing in that shot. Nice pull, little push. I'm gonna get one good one here. Let's throw a target up. I'm calling it. Okay.
All right.
I gotta perform under pressure. There you go, stick handle. Okay. Stick handle in front, hold it, and cut the stream.
Bye.
You gotta try. Gotta try. Would've looked cool. They could have clipped that one on Twitch. They probably still will. I'm just destroying the board.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at all the puck marks on it. Yeah.
Last one, and then we will do the question and answer period, and then I'll practice more for the next stream. We got fakes. We got delays. We got fakes. Here's the fakes.
Yeah. We kind of covered it a little bit, but
I did cover fakes.
he's got a lot of them.
Yes.
Every time he goes in the net, he's like looking different places.
Oh no, these ones are more like body fakes.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of these clips might be repetitive, like ones you've already seen. I just want to highlight different things he does here. Here, right, he's got like a little stutter step. Watch his shoulder, his head. And we'll zoom
Front
in
foot
here.
lifts up too.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's like, oh.
So watch the head and shoulder right here. See how he shimmy, right? Whoa. What's going on? Yeah, lifts that, anchors that one foot so you can get over. Here again, shake, shimmy.
We showed that in the Pasternak one.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Ooh.
Right, same thing here. Watch his upper body. Right, and that's one of the things that McDavid does really well. He stick handles with his whole body. Right, not just hands. He's got that wide. Whoops, I went to draw twice. He's got that wide stance. He's gonna shake, shimmy. He's got those head fakes coming in. Whoop. Let's try again. Whoops. Right, really quick, but it's just enough to throw the goalie off. Here, same thing with the fake. He brings the puck from in front, right? And then he brings to the side, so he's threatening a shot. Just doesn't know when it's gonna come. So he's just stick handling, he can shoot it anytime.
He almost shoots it from farther up front to make it like it's that much closer to the goalie, and they don't know because he's not bringing it back as much.
Yeah.
It's like a quick flick.
Yeah, it was more in front of his foot for sure.
Yeah.
Here's a great one. So he grabs the puck out of here. First thing he does is he fakes that he's going to shoot it, just like stuff it for the 5-hole, then catches in the backhand, and he gets the goalie to bite on it. So watch the goalie, right? Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's just that quick. Hey, nope, change my mind. Right here.
It's like mini sticks goalie.
Yeah, so he sees he's got the goalie beat, but instead of just trying to go, like he sees that area right there, he's not going to go right for it because the goalie's just going to track him, right? He's got to get the goalie to bite first. So fake first, and then boom. That quick little. This one I like because of what he does. Watch his head. He's looking at the pass. And here's a great tip for you guys. There doesn't have to be a player there for you to fake a pass. If the defenseman is backing up, right, and he can't see, right, or say if he's like skating towards you, right. Mm-hmm. So this defenseman's coming like this, and he's coming towards you. You can look like there's someone behind him, as long as, and maybe he's going to do a shoulder check. You can use that. He's like, oh, someone behind me.
It's like poker, bluffing.
Exactly. You're bluffing like there's someone behind you that you're going to pass to. And then he's thinking, oh, shoot, there's someone there because you're sending all the cues that there's someone there. He might play you.
It might make them hesitate.
Exactly. They might hesitate. You might look over his shoulder, and then right when he looks, you could drive past him because you bought yourself a split second. Or he might just believe, okay, he's looking for a pass. There must be one. Instead of playing the guy, I'm going to play more like there's a 2-on-1 when there isn't a 2-on-1 at all, right? And you can use that to manipulate the defenseman. And like you saw in the first clip, McDavid did that 100% on Riley. He's just like, hey, no. Right? He's looking right over there. Like, and he does the same thing here, right? So he's looking, oh yeah, I'm going to pass it. See that look? He's not even looking at the net yet. He's looking straight across the ice. Like there's going to be a pass there. And then he takes a look, finds a spot, shot. Okay. I think so pushing that point home, who's he going to pass it to? There's no one there. There's absolutely no one there, but this guy doesn't know that there's no one behind him. There could be someone streaking in, and McDavid uses that as deception. He looks right there. Hey, I'm going to pass, right, and then gets that shot off. So a few ways that you can use deception or the fakes. For this, it's just throwing those head fakes, throwing those body fakes, right? And you can work this into what we were talking about earlier. So at the start, I was talking about hands, right? Quick hands. So top hand doing most of the work, showing the blade as a bit of deception. Where you stick handle can be part of the deception. So you can stick handle here, bring it over here, show the blade, bring it like you're gonna shoot, then bring it across. Those are all little things you can do. And then why not work on some more deception? Stick handle, boom, right? That's all I'm doing is faking movement to this direction or to this direction, and I'm using my body. So you can maybe work through like 3 or 4 different types of fakes, moves, deception, delays that you're gonna work on. So you can stick handle, fake that way, right? Stick handle, fake that way, boom. Maybe move the puck with it, right? Show the blade, bring it over here, look, right? Boom. We can fake a pass, then move this way, right? So I can hold it, look for the pass, and then fake that way. Hold it, right? Just think of game-like situations. You can watch those McDavid moves. You can see how he does it, and then just pick apart, target that specific thing that McDavid's doing, and then try to work it into your practice. And once you get it up there, it's a lot easier to execute on the ice.
And be constantly evaluating like what the goalie's doing, what the defender's doing, and like once you see an opportunity, take it. That's what McDavid does well. He doesn't fake just for the sake of it. He's like, okay, how can I get them to move that way? Or if you're just thinking about that, it'll naturally happen more.
So I read a bunch of really good books on skill development, and the best people, they don't think at all when they're on the ice. It just naturally comes to them. They see patterns and they just know exactly what to do as those patterns emerge. It's just like chess players. It's like they're thinking 500 moves ahead. Maybe that's a little exaggeration, 50 moves ahead, right? They just know all the different possibilities and outcomes, and you only get that through experience. But what they're essentially doing is thinking faster than other people out there on the ice. And the way to kind of build that up is to think first when you're in practice. So you're, working those fakes, those different situational ideas. Think of them in your head. Imagine that there's a defenseman. Imagine what you're going to do. You're doing that over and over. You're getting those reps in. And there's a really good study that showed dynamic imagery. So like imagining things first, it activates the same parts of the brain as if you're actually doing them. So a lot of Olympic athletes, like skiers, see them before they do their run. They're at the top of the hill and they're going like this. This is dynamic imagery. You're imagining going through the course while also moving your body. So it's the exact same thing here. You're imagining there's a guy there that you're doing this fake, and then you do that move. You do it over and over and over. It's like you're getting reps and you're not even on the ice. Once you get on the ice, because you practice 100 times in your mind, you'll see that situation and you're like, oh yeah, boom, you're gonna pull it off. Guaranteed that's gonna happen. I'm waiting to hear from you guys when it does happen, because I know it will. And we're gonna go over McDavid's shot. That's the last thing, but let's do a quick Q&A first. Go over some of these questions.
First of all, we got Joshua Hiluka. He said, I watched your McDavid video when I was young, and I practice the drills that he does, and I feel like my puck control has been better.
Boom, love it. That's on good. Twitch?
Yeah,
twitch.tv/Coach Jeremy if you want to subscribe. By the way, over the weekend, I don't have it. I was going to show it on the phone, but we got them both, Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. Hayden and I did some TikToks, doing some target shooting in the basement with the mini sticks. If you want to see them, head over. It's on TikTok. It's also on twitch.tv/Coach Jeremy.
You can see behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was behind the scenes, us trying to nail it.
Him trying for like half an hour.
Yes, half an hour. Well, So if you want to see stuff like that, you can head over and subscribe on Twitch. Or if you just want to ask questions. That's amazing that he was practicing and that it paid off. Yeah, it's been on my YouTube channel for like 4 or 5 years. That reminds me, actually, we'll do shot and then off-ice drills that McDavid did when he was 13. So we'll do that after the question and answer.
We got Layla Wolford. She really wants to know, what if the goalie doesn't fall for it?
Layla's asking, what if the goalie doesn't fall for it? Then you got to keep practicing. That's pretty much it. So a lot of hockey is like, you've got an idea, you see an opportunity, you're trying to fake the goalie out. I find the better your move is, the more likely it's going to work. But sometimes you get a really bad goalie and you pull off a really nice move and the goalie is just so slow that he just doesn't move at all. So you don't really need a really fancy move against really bad goalies. Sometimes you just got to be pretty quick, beat them to a post, that's it. But the more you practice, the more you'll realize when you have the goalie beat and when you don't. If the goalie doesn't fall for it, then you got to find a different place to shoot. What's open, what's not, what are your options? Maybe you got to throw in a second deke, or maybe you just run out of space and you don't score that time. Just keep practicing.
We'll go to the super chats now. We got...
I'm just going to throw this one on the board.
Yeah, good call.
Drills.
Nicole D says, hello, how are you guys? How was your weekend?
That's Nicole?
Yeah.
Thanks for the super
we're
chat,
good. We
Nicole.
were busy doing TikToks, playing with the kids.
We did not leave the house, and, and we just did some TikToks, had some
fun. Matthew Miller's been donating a lot. He asks, do you slow down at all to deke the goalie?
Yeah, Matt Miller, great question.
He has another question too after.
Okay, well, Matt Miller, let's give him a little... Thanks for the multiple super chats. Yeah. Appreciate the support. Thanks for the paying registration.
Ethan Fouliard, hi, I love you. 279 Canadian.
Thanks, Ethan. Love you too. Yeah. Show some love for the hockey players. Stick that. So do I slow down when I'm deking? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Do the pros do it? Yes, sometimes no. Depends on the situation. Right. If you get a guy who's like riding your butt, you don't want to slow down. You want to keep on going.
That's why you see McDavid do the little shoulder check.
That wide stance. You want to do that puck protect. You want to get that body position and block them out. If you have a little bit of space, for sure, that's a different way you can deke the goaltender. You can slow down, right? You can come in with a ton of speed. The goalie thinks you're going to deke, so he's going to back up, and then you slow down. Maybe he comes out again. You're messing with the goalie's head. So if you can use it as part of deception, yes. You want to be able to pull off moves at speed, at full speed, and also when you're going a little bit slower. Some players I feel will slow down because they're just not comfortable deking at full speed. So you definitely want to practice at full speed, but you want to practice slowing down a little bit. Patrick Kane is famous for that.
Oh yeah, the little
he'll come in, right? Quick little speed check, and then he does 50 moves before he shoots.
We got Weird Person 9 asking if you recommend putting a toilet paper roll in the bottom of your hand to make it harder to stick in. I think you did that.
Where is the toilet paper roll? I had that as a challenge. I think I might have thrown it in the. Oh, here it is.
Oh, you got it over here.
Weird Person 9. Do I recommend putting toilet paper? Yes, I do. I actually did this as one of my challenges to you guys. I saw a couple of people on Instagram doing this, so if you want to try that out, record yourself.
It makes it feel weird,
it loosens the grip, and it really activates that top hand. And if you want to handle like McDavid and Patrick Kane, I definitely recommend this, right? Because it forces you to do a lot of work with your top hand. Right? Oh, it will throw you off a little bit, even me. Let's go backhand toe here. See if I can pull it off. Boom. So yeah, basically what that's doing is you can't get that death grip with your bottom hand. The shaft will slide through that.
Careful.
A lot easier. Oh, Jim Italian might comment. Okay, so it forces you to have more upper hand movement, more top hand movement versus just like the death chop salad. And if you do that, tag me on Instagram. Show me the drills you're doing. Another thing you can do is just only stick handle. Challenge number 100 of the day. That's how I keep things organized. Just chuck them on the ground. Only stick handle with your top hand. Here's a fun fact. Tiger Woods used to sink 100 6-foot putts one-handed. That was like one of his challenges he did for a while, where he would just one hand putt, putt, putt. He'd have to do like 100 in a row, one hand, because then you go two hands, you feel even more in control. So you can do one hand stick handling if you really want to push yourself. If you want to speed up your hands, okay, now you're really forcing your top hand to do a lot of work. And the key here is to push yourself to try to go as fast as you can, right? So now I can feel the burn in my hand. I'm gonna try to toe drag, Okay, there you go. Stick handle, toe drag. Okay, and then I go 2 hands. I feel much faster. So that's a challenge for you guys as well. Go 1 hand stick handling. Go through your routine 1 hand, then 2 hands, 1 hand, 2 hand, 1 hand, 2 hand. Create some routines and create that variation.
Matthew Miller, this is his other question.
Matt Miller?
Yeah, asks, how can you work on better balance?
Better balance, that's great. So I would go through some of these drills, and the one that we have of McDavid coming up, you're going to be working on your balance while you're going through those. So we'll get to that. But I would do 1 hand, 1 foot. Okay, I'm balancing them on 1 foot. Balance. Here. Now I'm working on weight shift. Okay, I'm working on strength. Right, you can do. You can also, if you want, do like a bit of a squat. Boom, here, squat,
or a jump.
Right?
Or
jump, you could do a jump as well. So we did this in an earlier stream. If you want to check, don't sleep on those early streams. We got a lot of good info here.
Yeah.
So you can go here, right? Jump, stick handle, get your balance. Jump, stick handle.
And then balance boards.
Yeah.
Stick handle on a balance
board.
board.
So a lot of people do balance boards. That's an option. Something else, you can just get 2 2x4s, cross them. You can balance on that. You could try, just like standing on a puck, right? Because now you got
stability,
Yeah, so this is really good because depending on where you step on the puck, right here I'm more on the balls of my feet, right? Whoops. There you go. I'm thinking about 2 things at once. So it's working my brain, working my balance, working my stick handling. I'm gonna step right on the balls of my feet. Here. See, here we go. And I can throw another puck down here if I want to transfer my weight. That'll make it even more of a challenge. Okay, so let's put this here. Because now I gotta focus on where I'm putting that foot. Boom. Whoop. Try not to touch, get the heels to touch. Try to stay nice and low. Or you could just do it 1 foot at a time. All right. Make sure you keep that leg, chest up, butt out, knees bent. Okay, here we go. Whoa, I'm falling. Okay, so different ways, and you can step more in the middle if you want. Right now the weight is right in the middle, and you could step more on the heel. Right, so now it's on the heel, and then working on different balance points. There's a few things you can do. We'll get into some more drills later on that Connor McDavid did. Here's 13.
Swifty50 says, thanks for another great day at quarantine camp.
No problem, Swifty50. Appreciate having you here every single day.
Let's check in on Twitch.
Yep. Do one more question, and then we'll do more questions at the very, very end, but just for this brief.
We got, well, first of all, what's your favorite hockey team? That's a quick one.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Okay. Yep. And then Lucas asks,
Lucas Bagnay?
Yep.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah, he asks, how do you increase long range accuracy? My aim is tragic from the point, even though it's good from close range.
Yeah. I mean, your best bet is just to practice from long distance. And, that can be difficult because even me, I want to work on my long range accuracy. How? I've got 16 feet right here. Because your technique is going to change if you're shooting from the blue line.
I think it's important, even more so important from the blue line, and it's exposed a lot, especially in forwards.
Yeah.
You have to, you notice I was watching some of Cale Makar's highlight reels this morning because we were going to do some defensive ones later.
Yep.
And he keeps his head up the whole time he's shooting. Most defensemen, they're looking for okay, how can we shoot it past the leg?
Yeah.
Or okay, the goalie's down, the top corner's open. So they keep their head up, which allows them to aim a bit better. Whereas if you you spot it, you look down, it's a lot harder to remember where that spot is when you're farther away. So
basically your accuracy is a byproduct of the feedback that you collect and what you do with that feedback. The faster you can collect and process feedback, the better accuracy you're going to have. Feedback comes from basically taking shots. So when you're new, right, I'm going to be practicing my shot right here. I'm a beginner. I'm basically staring at my stick, right, and then trying to shoot. And I'm going to go like this, right, and then, where did it go? You're just subconsciously collecting all kinds of data. The puck was there, it went there. I did that. This is what reps do, right? You don't know you're doing this. It just naturally happens. It's how you learn skills. Once you collect enough feedback, you don't have to collect it anymore. Now it's not feedback, it's feed forward, right? So now you're looking, instead of doing something and seeing what happens, you're looking at something and telling your body what to do, right? Mm-hmm. So I've shot so much that I just don't need to collect that information. I already know exactly what's going to happen based on feel. I see that top right corner. I know it's open. I know exactly what I have to do to put the puck there. Whereas before I'm like, oh, that went top right. How? Why? Right? It's slow. There's too much processing. Now I take a peek, boom. From right there, it's top right. Okay? So that's what the pros are doing. They're here, head up, boom. So you do have to go through that process of collecting information, being slow, having your head down, staring at the puck, which everyone says not to do. The reason the pros don't do it is because they've already done it. They don't need to do it anymore. So now, okay, going back to shooting from a distance. Well, you're not getting the same information. If you always shoot from this distance, you get back another 10 feet and you look and you're confused. Oh, I'm going to shoot top right. So you do the same thing you did to shoot top right when you're in 10 feet, except the net is further away and then it goes over the net or wide, right? Because your technique has to change. So basically, long story short, shoot from a distance.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
You need to shoot from a distance so you can, get all those cues. And
if it's a challenge, it means you're getting better.
Yeah.
You just keep pushing.
Yeah. You need to collect all those cues so it tells your body what to shoot or how to shoot, and then you'll. Yeah.
All right, we got one more super chat from Matthew Miller.
Okay, another one from Matt Miller. He's emptying the piggy bank today. Thank you very much, Matt.
Thanks, buddy. He asks, what's your least favorite NHL team?
Obviously the Boston Bruins. I mean, if I love the Leafs, I hate the Bruins. That's just. Yeah.
It's funny. I would say the same thing, except I've caught myself watching the Boston games sometimes.
Yeah,
just because I like good hockey.
Well, they are. Yes. As much as I don't like them, I like to see a good rivalry. So if the Leafs are playing the Bruins, I'm like, it's good. It's exciting. They are. I could see why people would be a fan of their team. They play good, hard hockey. But I think it's mostly Marchand.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against.
Got the bad rep.
Pasternak is amazing. Yeah. Chara's a beast. It's just It's because they always put the Leafs out.
Yeah. All right. Into some training stuff for McDavid.
Let's take a look at McDavid's shot quickly.
Okay, cool.
I'm not going to go into the details because we've already covered this in all the previous streams. He shoots similarly to a lot of other players, but I like to show it off to drive home that point, right? So let's take a look at the setup here. So he throws in a bit of this. Oh, this one actually draws it back, and he kind of needs to. I think he's kind of like faking like he's going to shoot, but then he sees a lane, so he takes it. The stick is right there. He has to shoot the puck from further back, right? Because if he tried to shoot from right there, the defenseman's got him. Right, so here, he does drag the puck in a little bit to avoid that stick. Just works around, and then I think he shoots it through the guy's legs. So you see in this one, he draws the puck back more, toes it, and then shoots it. You can still see the release point is right there lined up with that front foot. Right, that's the sweet spot, the release point.
He's eyeing up the spot the whole time.
Yeah, here's another one. So he's got the puck in front. You can see he's looking the whole time. He doesn't need to look at his stick to see where the puck is, all that stuff. He does it all based on feel. He sees an opening, and you can see punch those top hands out first. He's going to pull, push. The puck is, lined up more or less in front of his foot. He's got a little more in front. He's avoiding this guy's stick. Here we go. You got the pull, push. He's driving that leg back. He's going to be balanced on that foot, and then snipe. Right, so I'll play that in full time just so you can see. Boom. Here, draws the puck. It's pretty much parallel with his body. He's going to drive this leg back. Boom. See that drive, right? Drives the stick forwards as this leg comes back. And that gives him a little more power, really puts everything behind that puck, right? So instead of pulling the puck way back here and getting that huge, minor hockey windup, it's just pull, push, drive that back, blade goes forward. All at the same time, that explosive movement. I was practicing that in one of the streams. I wasn't great at it. This one I like. He grabs the puck. He does one crossover. He steps, gets set up, and then the same thing here. So he's got the puck pretty much in line with his toes. He's going to drive that foot back. He's going to get the hands out a little bit, and he's going to pull, push, stick goes forward. So, boom. All right, see that stance right there? Ready, yank, push, drove that foot back, and shot. So if you guys want to try this type of shot, just watch the previous streams. I broke it down more. I showed you how you can practice it. I wanted to go over that quickly. And now we're going to go over a YouTube video I got on my channel. Hopefully it doesn't kill the stream that I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Like while we're uploading there and downloading here.
It's been pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you have gigabit internet, so it should be.
I got 1.5 up.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, so
even upped it.
Here's the video. It's how Connor McDavid trains stick handling drills. 997,000 views,
oh, yeah,
guys.
Let's get that to him.
Okay, and Michael Gigante, I think it is, says, "What about shooting off the inside leg?" Great question. I did cover that in previous streams. McDavid does shoot that way, not often. Like through all the clips that I saw, a lot of his goals are coming off that wide stance, in tight. He drives the net, he attacks, he gets in close, quick change of direction. He's getting a lot of his shots there. From a distance, he's shooting more driving off that inside leg, but there are some times where he shoots off that leg. I just didn't really see it as a signature shot for McDavid. Guys like Kane and Kessel are more likely to do that style of shot, and I have covered in previous streams, so you want to check that out. All right, let's get this to a million. We're almost at 1 million views for this one. I just have to watch it 3,000 more times. This is the old intro. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually scrub through this way. So here we go. First one is a speed drill, right? Oh, I breaking it down here. Let's watch it. Here we go. So he's got maybe like 20 feet distance. It's crossover, 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 open up, sprint. So you can do that off ice. You want to work on your speed? There you go. There's one video or one drill for you guys to work on your speed.
Your acceleration.
It's acceleration, and that's actually McDavid does that really, really well. His change of direction is just ridiculous, and you saw that in those videos. How he's all of a sudden boom, boom, boom. We had a question about quick feet. There's a good quick feet drill for you. Crossover, crossover, open up, sprint. Take a break. Crossover, crossover, open up, sprint. Here's a stick handling drill. So you can see how he has it set up. He's got, and this is from Dan at BTNL. I've been to this facility a few times. If you recognize it, that means you're an OG. You've been watching all my videos. He's trained like Nylander, both the Nylanders were there. McDavid, Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes. These guys all trained with Dan from BTNL. McDavid for one summer. So you can see how he's set up. There's a hockey stick there, hockey stick there. His first one, he's gonna dance while he stick handles. He has his head up. There's a guy going 5, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3. He's reading out the numbers if you can't see that while he's stick handling. So look at the footwork, look at the hands. He's got his head up, reading those numbers. So he's thinking while stick handling, while doing the footwork. So there's a challenge. You guys can do that at home. If you do it, tag me at HowToHockey. Love to see it. Quick things to notice. What you want to do here is that active top hand. So the top hand really rolling over. How does McDavid get those quick hands on the ice? It's because he's doing those drills off the ice, right? So that's something that's going to help. We've got a variation here. I'm going to find it on the, okay, here we go. So this is another variation. You can set up those sticks the same way, or you guys can just go watch this video. Now he's doing crossovers. So one touch in the middle, but you can see he gets both feet
Look at all the guys watching.
Yeah. Oh, McDavid. No, they're just taking a break from their drills, right? You can see he touches both on the one on the inside and then goes outside, outside, inside, outside, 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 inside, outside, outside, inside. Right? What about Crosby? 3 Rivers Production says, I did a full stream. You want a
second one from last week.
A full hour on Crosby. We got it. I think it's like, it was last week.
Just look on the channel, yeah.
There you go.
Go through the uploads.
Oh, here's a different one where watch the footwork. He steps behind instead of a crossover. He throws that back leg under.
Oh, okay.
Right? So just a little bit of different footwork here. And working on those quick hands. Somebody just walked in. Oh, I thought it was Mason. No, it's Sammy. It's Sammy time. We're still doing the stream, Sammy. If you want to see Sammy, she is on my Instagram at HowToHockey. My most recent video, I was sniping targets. So she was taking things out of the fridge.
Stunt worker.
This must be really important, huh?
Yeah, I just have to go like 2 minutes.
Can't right now.
Like
All right, guys, let's wrap the stream up quickly. We gotta cancel the Q&A. Something is very important.
You just pause it for 2 seconds.
You can't pause the stream. It's a live stream.
I didn't even entertain it for 2 seconds. Literally.
Question and answer.
Do you guys want to watch me shoot?
Nah, we'll cancel it. We won't cancel it. We're at the end anyways.
Yeah, we're in
so guys, your challenges. Show us what you were doing out of this live stream. I want to see you guys doing these drills, doing the challenges. We had the 5-shot challenge, 5 for 5. Try to go 5 for 5.
Rewatch the beginning of this video if you joined partway through.
Rewatch the very beginning. I want to see you guys go 5 for 5. Tag me at HowToHockey if you can do it. We're on Instagram and Twitter, or HowToHayden as well. He's on Instagram. Any of these drills that I just showed you, if you guys are trying them off the ice, let me know. Show me suggestions for tomorrow's stream. Let me know. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. See you tomorrow, noon.